supposed to announce.
So tape is rolling, boys and girls. Getting ready to go live radio. Get ready to go live.
Where's this Skippy at? It's not in today. Oh,
It's
never
Thursday.
mind.
Yeah,
That's
not
right.
this.
Getting this clumsy.
Alrighty, quiet on the set. Getting ready for the intro.
Scrotum.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
This is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news. You don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. Welcome to the show today, everybody. It is Thursday here on the show, August 17th, 2017. And of course, it's freaking hot out there, I tell you.
What?
I don't care where you are.
You're not in Texas, so I don't think you know the definition of hot.
Hey, I've lived in Texas, thank you.
When?
And of course,
And
when
was
I
that
was in the military.
Okay, that's
Thank
what I
you very
figured.
much. Lackland Air Force Base. I lived
San
there
Antonio,
for quite some
yeah.
time. San Antonio, that's right.
Ah,
Thank you
very
very much. Yes,
Got a
I
veteran.
know what a red flag is. Red Flag Day in Texas is. I've lived through that. You know, where you can't even go out and work in anything that's not shaded, for crying out loud. I mean, yes.
That's almost every
Yeah.
day.
And of course, you know where I live, man. I live
yeah.
further south than you do now. I'm in Florida, man. I'm
Oh,
in America.
fogies.
America's wang. Come on. now.
Fogies.
But at the same time, you get daily
The big
rain
one,
showers.
too. Big one.
Yes, as, we can set our clocks by the rain down here. That's absolutely correct. Scares the living daylights out of the dogs, I tell you.
We've got some good news for everybody. Discord video chat is going to be coming in the future. So
Video chat.
that's going to be
Yeah.
interesting. It'll be with 9 people though.
My
But
camera's under the desk there, Jack.
hey, why is your camera under the desk?
Well, you'll find out.
Okay.
Are you broadcasting live on one of those occult sites that no one really wants to look at?
What's that side name? I forgot.
Which one?
One you're talking to, the main one. I don't know.
There's a few dozen of them.
Oh, well, I haven't
Do,
kept those.
do I need to mention them all to refresh?
That's all right.
I mean, I would never,
That's
ever.
uh-huh.
You would never what?
Yeah.
Hear that lousy.
Is the show over yet? I've got something.
Is yeah, you want to go see that?
Yeah, I need to go make sure that they're still there, and need to make sure that each of the models is working diligently.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
Desk.
but neither Laz nor myself were chosen for the 5% Discord.
Yeah,
Invited to their
I was chosen. I don't have a
this
camera. though.
program every single day. We don't get selected. This
I know,
guy
I don't even have a
once
camera.
freaking month,
Not
and
even
they give
a
it to
camera.
him. I don't get it. Yeah.
No
Well-
camera. Not even under the desk. Sorry.
Hopefully, I'll just have to close and try to trigger that 5%.
Trigger it, right?
Well, I haven't been on for 2 weeks, I guess, right?
No, you haven't been around in a while. I mean, you missed that super secret few days where they tripled the XP.
Yeah, you're lying.
You missed.
Yeah, you missed it.
Jack filled me in on that lie.
I mean, they gave everybody $1 million gold. It's like you can look at Laz's stream or mine where it's like, hey, there's $1 million gold trade going on right now. But
Cat's out of the bag
going on up there.
Cat's out of the bag, Jack. Give it up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, you missed a ton of stuff by not showing up to lunch with Laz and Jack. I mean, we had all the best news, and we interpreted it for everybody.
That's right. Now, of course, I see a bunch of folks out there chatting. I want to say hello to Eagle, Dead Spider, and Botox out there. You guys, regulars out there, regular irregulars joining us.
You also forgot Grimace and new viewer that I'm Ajin Ethvim.
There's a whole bunch of people hanging out.
Watch your mouth.
I'm just talking about the people who are actually, said hello and are actually chatting. Yeah.
Regular irregulars, yeah.
That's right.
And you also have to thank Blood.
But Owen send some bits your way.
Yes, he sent
some
bits.
Bit love. That's right.
Nothing but
Bitcoin.
For me.
Bitcoin. Sending Bitcoin.
Not Bitcoin.
That's good.
But if you're willing to send me some Bitcoin, I'll go.
That's right.
Yeah. Real quick.
If you want to come join us, you can come join us. Discord. You can go to nbnn.info and click on the Discord app there. You can go into your web browser and type in discord.me/nbnn. We'll whisk you right on into the room here. And of course, we are the only show on the air that invites you to come join us every day here on the show. Say hello and check out what's going on. Tell us what's going on in your world. Talk about what we're talking about, or bring up a new topic of discussion. Of course, so a couple topics out there on that link I just posted, which was pretty interesting. Well, no, I'm sorry, I posted the wrong one there. That was where to get a Gus ball, but I thought that was quite interesting. That
you can always find a Gus ball on Laz's vendor.
I was telling that story last night, as you may recall. You were in here, and
I was laughing.
I was talking to Vooch, and I actually haven't had Gus balls on my inventory in God knows how long. But it's coming. It's coming back.
It's coming back.
For those of you folks, this person, I got to bring this up on screen just for giggles and grins, because they lost their Gus ball. They don't know where it was, and this was Belladonna Rose, and she had bought hers, I guess, off a player vendor, and I guess people aren't selling them on player vendors anymore. I guess people got tired of that one. Everybody knew where they were. Yeah, that's true too. Is Gus balls can't take hits like the old days. That's absolutely right. Yeah,
kind of worthless.
Absolutely right on that one.
Target practice. Was that Target? Can they make? Does that thing stay up now, or do you have to be online?
What do you mean?
The Target practice, the Target thing.
Well, we've got the dummies now.
Right.
One of those, we're not talking about you.
I know.
Is Sultan. One of the weird things I've noticed since they've moved all the information on their gold collection from the banks is that people aren't hanging around the banks quite as often as they were. But the folks in Sultan happen to gather now around that practice dummy and by the blacksmith. So there's still a nice little meeting area, newbie area over there. And I laugh every time because my house is like 2 houses over. And Yeah, I'm watching these folks bang away on a practice dummy, and I'm just going, UO, absolutely UO. Yeah, these were UO fans who knew they can get their skills up, but I don't think they realized that. Yeah, it's not the greatest way to. I guess.
Well, kill something while you're doing it, right?
Well,
yeah.
The best way for the practice dummy to work is
that's
it only goes up so far.
It only goes so far, and after that, I've seen people wailing for hours there, and I can imagine that somebody set it up, walked away, and the surprise on their face, and they come back trying to figure out why they didn't get any gains in the last hour.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, a newbie with 100 plus hit points ain't got no experience. I know this.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yep.
It's good for when you're in town. You got one more point to train up.
Well, yeah, it's good for those. Yeah.
So you don't have to run out. But if you're going to do a long, extensive thing, you might as well go out and fight something and gain something for it, right?
Well, I would rather gain some more experience, personally. Yeah. If I'm going to be spending it.
Hey, I'd rather sit on the lot and craft some scrolls or something.
I blew a couple 100,000 crafting experience inadvertently yesterday because I forgot to check before I started cooking. So, I am now 3 points away from GM cooking. So you better believe I'm going to GM that puppy now.
You're going to spend that last 200k XP because cooking may or may not lead into brewing.
I'm hopeful. I'm real hopeful.
Yeah, then we're gonna have to find a way to get some yeast. We need the extra special.
Check between your legs, Jack.
Yeah, I was gonna say
a lot of yeast there.
My legs, or are we talking about your legs? I mean, you're the one gonna say.
All you got to do is go
scrape that sack
over there. I'm sure there's plenty on that seat. But, if you want some
check
clean
the corn
yeast,
cob.
All you got to do is go over there between the houses down there and go see the baker, and the baker's got all the yeast you want down there. So, yeah.
Yuck.
And of course, once you've got the first jar, you can constantly make your own of yeast.
Yeah.
Yeasted nut butter, I love it.
See, Jack's got all that bread on his lot. Yeast and nut butter. Good loving.
Wait, that's not on my lot. That's on your lot. You're
all that bread sitting in front of you. That's your lot. Don't tell me it's my lot. Get the hell out of here, all that bread.
Hey, don't forget the cheese and the sausage.
Yeah. He's got the bread. He's got the cheese. He's got the sausage. I notice he's got the long bread.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you can't go with the short bread.
Short bread's good.
And you need to stretch out that short bread to make it the long bread.
Let it rise. Let it rise.
Right along.
Go rise.
It is fully risen.
It's fully. You gotta rise out of that bread, I tell you.
Video chat channel, what is it?
Yeah, go in there. Go see how many people you can find in that new video.
Oh, guys, man, what's going on with this thing? Doing unspeakable things.
And I bet you they're all shooting from the waist down, aren't they?
Yeah.
All over the place. All over the place.
I tell you, I love this shit.
Okay, so we do have a stand-up corner where they have actually reached a new milestone. We've managed
53.
Yes, we have managed to get to 53 pages of the stand-up corner. Don't forget stand-up corner.
53.
Say silly things like, "Hey, I worked on this yesterday. I'm working on this today," and then something random gets written down. Eventually, gets posted to the forums, and then we get to interpret it. So we have to.
That's right.
So, this is yesterday's stand-up corner, or Hump Day's stand-up corner, Over in the art department, Damon
Waldron.
He said he was working on Perforce and data recovery and Beam.
Moonbeam.
So he's going all the way back to the 60s and he's renaming everything Moonbeam and Sunbeam.
Sunshine.
So
Flower.
And for the record, that's how a certain guy that's the executive producer got his name.
Starr, yeah. Starr was a very popular name back then.
Oh yeah.
And both male and female. Yeah, both male and female, by the way. I know ladies named Starr and I know a guy named Starr.
It's weird.
But does the lady have two R's or is that just relevant?
No, so 2 R's.
Okay. Yeah. Then Fletcher.
Fletch.
He's flaming up some armor.
Flaming armor.
Oh yeah.
I see.
Oh my.
That is oh my. Hi.
Oh my.
Yeah, there we go.
And then after that, Ugly Fist, he's working on the tree creature.
Ent. I wonder if they're gonna call it an Ent.
Probably not, because you do know that Tolkien estate
Rent.
is very, very happy with suing anybody and everybody. So,
Well, you all got away with it. An Ent is a mythological creature.
hey, the Tolkien
Rent.
estate will sue for
Rent.
anything and everything. Oh. I have no idea. The real question
We'll find out.
is going to be, when are the Headless coming? When are the Ettins coming? When are the
Headless.
Ratmen coming? When are the giant rats coming for the
Giant
sewers?
Drakes.
Rats.
Where's the Drakes at, man?
And Drakes
snakes
are coming. Yeah.
Drakes are coming. We have that in writing. Drakes are going to be
And-
something they're going to do.
Tameable?
I- Yes, they are going to be tameable. So,
200. Shit.
and then that also opens up the door for wyverns as well.
They burn zip.
Then let's see, the Almighty Gix Vargach at he's working on Perforce
Perforce.
and
Per.
he's trying to make a 39-yard skirt with the endless cloth emote. Now,
Endless cloth.
I'm kind of confused.
That's the magic emote.
That's
That's
this
the
one.
out of the mouth endless cloth joke.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you can figure out that animation. That's right. Yeah.
Endless what? Endless what? I don't know.
Well, it's that emote that you practice every Thursday.
That's obscene. It's obscene.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't know what you're talking about.
And this channel
closing
is
this
rated
short.
M for immature.
That's right.
Then after
Should
that,
be I think we
Yeah.
made a mistake on that. It's supposed to be I and not M. But
oh. Then Reed, he's working on Lord British Throne. The Lord British Throne is going to have a nice hole cut out in the middle of it, and we're going to have to leave.
You're never gonna have to
Glorio.
leave.
Yeah,
Glorio.
that would be the hole on the side, Led Zeppelin. I know this is a new concept for you, but the person's not supposed to be underneath you. Well, maybe in your case they are, but
They're all over the bathroom down here, man. Everywhere. There's holes everywhere. So upside down.
We're talking the hole in the bottom of your seat so you don't have to. That's what we were talking
It's a
about.
swing, isn't it? I don't know.
What the hell's he coming up with this?
I don't know. This is Led Zepp we're talking about.
The throne, the shitter.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, geez, I don't know, man.
Different page.
Go get some coffee in the other shitter, you know, because that's about all you seem to understand is the outhouse. I don't know.
The gutter.
I think Mom wants to say something, but she's either laughing too
No.
much and she can't articulate it, so she's only going to type it.
Baseball.
Yeah, facepalm is the now she's questioning her
Pretty much
sanity.
had a permanent facepalm for the last 10 minutes.
Notice that.
I've awkwardly had my headset off the last. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Speak of the other side.
Oh yeah.
The opposite.
Listen, Len.
Uh-huh.
Hey, hi.
Just say it.
Okay. And sword decorations, and perforce, and playtest, and rain collision. And over in design,
Yay.
moving right along. We do have.
Maybe I'll have no rain in the house.
Oh yeah, we pay you. We pay you in. That's the tip. Over.
Just the tip.
Just see how it feels.
I was gonna say, I don't know if he pays. I know I pay well.
Samples. Give him away samples.
Big Papa over here.
We discussed this before the shows. Just,
Hey, that's her words, not mine. Okay, you know.
over in design, Beezus.
The bees.
He's working on the tooltips, and crown merchants, and general recipes.
General recipes? You
Yeah,
mean
general.
recipes that are going to be easy for people to find?
But not.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be on some random NPC that's loosely connected to what you're looking for. Seawolf.
Seawolf.
He's playtesting the Courage Path, as well as working on the Crags and Perforce.
Perforce. How about a little Perforce? Got a little Perforce for me.
Yeah, maybe List could tell us why we're seeing Perforce show up so frequently in the stand-up notes instead of other things.
Well, we can ask him that when
Yeah.
we get to his name because
Oh.
he's got Perforce.
Well, I was giving him the. Oh wait, he also is. So then Damien is also
We had a
working on
little
Perforce
hiccup. All better now.
and
Okay.
interactives and High Veil's upskirt. Dan the Man.
And the man Brennan.
He's been playtesting and perforcing.
Perforce.
Sanio, he was working on playtesting and bug writing.
Bug.
And that truth quest. And perforce.
Perforce.
The Mad.
The perturbed.
Working on perforce and interactives.
Perforce.
Love path. And localization. Where is Sorcerer Steve? Working on
Sorcerer.
playtesting and perforce. And
Perforce.
the ignore Shattered Hills. Whereas Travis, the energy vortex himself, Listrostos, he's trying to straighten out the crooked shank in perforce.
Somebody has to do it.
Well, I mean, it's a technique that requires years and years of stretching out and practicing. And it's something that requires a lot of hands-on
I mean,
activity.
is it crooked like curved up, or is it crooked like curved to the left, or is it?
That's Travis here.
Yeah. We'll find out. I mean, I'm sure he'll tell us. And playtesting.
Gross.
And
I know.
and since Liz did type in something in game, let's go see what he had to say.
Crooked man. It was the crooked man who had a crooked smile.
Yep. Little hiccup.
Oh, man. I love this shit, I tell you.
Oh man. So, I'm gonna have to type this up, and I saw this on a shirt from from somewhere on Facebook. But I think some of the ladies would.
You're taking a really big risk here. You realize that.
Mom, get the pitchfork.
That's right.
pitchfork.
They're not
Yeah.
only listening, they're
Magically.
participating. So that's right.
That was on a shirt that some girl was wearing that I saw on Facebook yesterday. I thought it was friggin' hilarious. I need to go find that shirt.
You're missing a word or two, but
Well,
I was gonna say,
yeah.
where was this written?
Yeah, I am missing.
Unwritten.
I am
rule.
missing a couple of words in that. Hold on, let me go edit.
Apparently, God doesn't believe in school. Shit.
Yeah.
I think he's the English teacher. That's
Hey,
right.
hey,
Alright.
the most important thing in life is the editor. Okay.
Is the word processor. And the
Yeah,
answer
yeah.
key at the back of the teacher's textbook. That's the most
There you go.
important thing.
Yeah, the answer key is very important. Let's see if I can find it. While at the same time ignoring the tech department, what Bobby is working on.
Little Bobby Thompson. Damn it, Bobby. Perforce.
Perforce.
Yeah.
And he's working
Perforce.
in Discord integration. JY.
G-Y.
He resolves some
G-Y.
tasks. Solving tasks. Important. And a localization meeting.
No Perforce. No Perforce for you. 1 year.
Wizard Smoke. He's puff passing around the chat tabs and Discord integration. Justin said that she fully supports that message. Deathbringer one and only is working
Come
on.
here, honey. I'm gonna be eating tacos all freaking night. I tell you.
I love tacos.
Lots of sauce.
Yeah. After that, don't forget projected textures and bugs. Don't forget, half the fun is happening in Discord. If you're not in it here with us, you're missing out half the fun.
That's right.
Then bugs.
Bug.
Tassilo. He's also trying to figure out Perforce
Perforce.
and meetings and the store refactor, final deployment,
Woohoo.
and localization and planning. Our useless overhead group, we have Andrea, who's looking at the forums and playtesting.
Doing a good job keeping
yeah.
up on that.
Yeah, the Dippy Bird.
The bird.
He's working on
The
servers
bird.
and documentation. Eric. He attended a meeting. Woohoo! Meetings! And at rewards and promotions and spotlight and store updates.
Hat rewards. What are we missing there?
I don't know. Why is he bringing that up? I mean, we haven't done a hat quest in over a year. Maybe he's going to try to bring that back. I don't know.
That'd be cool.
No idea.
That'd be cool. Moving right along.
Hutch.
Still reading this.
He's working on Perforce support and weather
Perforce.
data. The Attenwood is sanity testing.
Ah, yes. The little known Rock Me Avatar as party hat reward. Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
And love path testing and customer service. And forums.
Forum.
Lord British. He's doing some
Lord British.
He's doing some double duty on the Jira entry. In Jira entry.
And he's doing some Jira entry.
I think that's going to be followed up by some Jira entry as well.
I'm gonna guess he's in the Jira land.
Maybe, quite possibly. Chaos. He's trying to set up a new machine. And Perforce times 3.
Perforce.
The hell?
And trusted trader accounts. And General It.
I'd like that. Trusted trader accounts, as in multiples. So either we have some news coming out or somebody's bluffing.
Maybe. I'd tell you. And Serafina.
She's doing that wonderful customer service.
Absolutely.
Like only Serafina can.
And office administration.
Getting those packages delivered.
And playtesting. And shipping.
Wow. That's a list.
Whereas the Dark Star,
Busy girl.
he's trying to prepare his speech for Axe Dev out in Seattle. And the weekly update and community meeting and questions. Our devs said they were working on yesterday.
That's right.
Not today, not tomorrow, but yesterday.
Now, why am I not? I mean, are you somebody playing and I just don't hear him?
Scroda, it should be in your right ear.
Nothing.
I hear him.
Again,
How'd you know that?
How did I know it? Because I had the background music turned up, and again, turned up so I can hear something, and it's been awful damn quiet, so that's how I know somebody's usually playing something.
So
Not the
there's a
background.
quick way to check to see whether or not it's being picked up by the stream or not. Look at OBS and
Yeah.
see if your desktop audio is going
All I
on.
got to do is swing my camera around backwards, and yeah, I can hear it, but that makes absolutely no freaking sense that's how I have to be looking at somebody to hear the freaking music. I mean, I just don't get this music system.
Hey,
I don't see why
Still.
my hearing works differently depending on how my I mean, makes absolutely no effing sense.
It's
Okay.
stereo.
Stereo means you get sound in both ears. It doesn't mean you turn your head and you hear it from one ear. How many times do I have to explain that to you?
Well, that's how it works in real life.
Stereo channels. Let's put it that way.
I tell you what, I'm going to bring you to Madison Square Garden. I'm going to put Judas Priest up on stage, and then I'm going to turn you left, and I'm going to turn you right, then I'm going to turn you backwards, and tell me how much difference you hear. Thank you. Okay.
Deaf
Yeah,
by that
thank you
time.
very
I'll
much.
tell you that.
You hear zero because you'll be fucking deaf. That's right.
Don't matter where it's come from.
Now, again, I mean, for those of you guys who are watching and listening to my stream right now, you can notice that I hear absolutely zero. You're hearing absolutely zero. When I swing that around,
They may be
And
hearing
that
things. They may be hearing things. You
they're
have,
not hearing jack
No.
until I
Hey.
turn the camera like this.
wait, look in OBS
Yeah.
and look at your desktop audio. Without your camera, do you see the sound bar going up?
No.
So not at all, only when you swing the camera around?
Only when you swing that camera and that camera goes, man.
Bug report it.
Yeah. How many times has that been bug reported?
Bug report
thank
it.
you.
Bug report it and attach it to a video.
I got sound on the right side, the left side.
Yeah. Because obviously the way that you're explaining it is not working. But
Obviously, it was working back at the beginning of release 43 when we tested it, and you could walk halfway across the lot and you could hear it from any angle, and then they
Hey,
broke it
hey,
again.
hey, this isn't Judas Priest, all right? God dang. Way across the world, you could hear it. Yeah.
hey, there is no stacks of Marshall amps around.
That is just screwed on the left side here.
Run the game in
it.
stereo mode instead of surround sound mode.
Is that even an option?
I don't think that's even an option, dude. But if there is, I'll go look at it.
Screwed got one of those fancy cards. So sound
Let's go
cards.
see. Audio. There is no option in audio for that.
A $15 sound card, that's why. right.
No, I think 15 is way too. That's out of Laz's price bracket. Audio.
He's looking at the
$15.
options.
$15 is his monitor price.
How about I give you $7.50 and you give me one channel?
$7.50.
Okay, so we still have a bunch of questions from that post-mortem thingy for release 44 where Starr answered a bunch of questions.
And yeah, screw it. I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, there is no audio setting for that in the game.
Yeah,
I'm aware of. So
You're
you're
talking
aware
out
of
of
such
the
a
game.
setting.
Sound guard settings.
And yes, as these guys are pointing out to you, I do not have a surround sound set up. I have a 2-speaker stereo setup audio, so I don't have surround sound audio on this computer. So you can throw that one out the window.
you're killing me, Smalls. Killing me.
Yeah, this is a 2-speaker. Yeah.
Okay,
What is going on?
moving right along. Questions. You ready for this?
No, I have a paid for version of that. Thank you very much. So let's not go saying shit like that either. Thank you. Moving right along.
So,
Talk shit.
yeah.
Talk shit to me.
Anvar wants to know: can we get filters for all the skill glyph window or favorites so we can hop swap them? How do you plan to cope with the fact that you won't oversell deeds, but as players stop playing or place deeds in POTs,
We
land
covered that
overtime?
yesterday
Oh, we did.
also. Yeah.
Oh, what was the answer?
Did we do Magellan's?
I got a set.
No, we didn't do. Because we didn't discuss.
Yeah, Magellan. Yeah,
Magellan.
Okay, okay.
I'm just going to
That's
call him
where we
Magellan.
left off.
I'm just going to call him
Okay.
Magellan just because.
Hey, man, I'm gelling over
Just
here.
chilling here, man. Just chilling.
Mac. Will we see incentives to PvP in the future? UO had Chaos and Order guilds. Will there be any game mechanics and incentives to encourage guilds to war with each other?
UO was you get hacked to bits if you went to the wrong neighborhood.
Yes.
Talking about
Yes.
answer different.
Yes.
Yeah. Tina O'Near wants to know what's the time frame for investor rewards, and I believe you're talking about the seed investor rewards. The first round of items are already built. Have the second round built next release. However, we cannot deliver them until we have secured the funds from Seed Invest, gotten everyone's account, and then followed up to find out which Shroud account they want to do. All of which, of course, takes estimate to.
It's got to be in the hands.
Hey,
Money's got to be in the hand.
Will there be more baddie types and more dangerous
what?
monsters and wildlife?
Baddie types?
Will they expand the bestiary?
Baddie.
The bestiary.
Bestiary.
More variety in mobs, the better. And that is in the post-episode 1 plan. We do know they are working on the tree creature right now.
Int.
It's an int. Not a... insects. Combat insects besides spiders. We need
Combat.
we need
I need
the
combat
giant
ant.
praying mantis.
Combat ant.
And then, so that giant praying mantis, make sure that in order for it to reproduce, it must rip the head off the male and
eat it.
and eat it. Yes,
Sounds like my kind of Thursday.
it is. Then after that, Tina also wants to know: is there any time frame for getting the houses movable around the lot? Post episode 1. Remember, that did not make make the stretch goal. That
Place
was
anywhere.
Yeah,
That's right.
that did not make the stretch goal. So I would say episode 2-ish. Can we get vendors able to have stacks of stackable commodities where any number of
You
the stack
just
can
told
be
you post episode 1.
post episode 1?
Calm down. Calm down.
Bye hole.
Ah,
Put some pie in.
pie. I need some pie.
Led Zepp. The other hole's the pie
I
hole.
need some taco pie. Where?
Oops.
And can we get vendors stacks of commodities where any number of stack can be bought? And that's also in the post episode 1 plan. Browncoat Jason wants to know, can crafting be made a little easier to learn? My suggestion would be that the critical role when crafting an item has a small chance to give you a higher tier recipe of the type. For example, critting a maple crossbow stock might give you the recipe for a maple crossbow stock. This provides crafters an avenue for advancement, as well as a way to impart their knowledge. So bosses, 7. Idea? It's gonna ever happen.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yep. Will we be able to hang hats the same way we hang cloaks? Yeah, maybe. We have a plan for in the future for hat racks, wall and floor.
Now I know they've said that for quite some time.
A floor stand where things coming out of it. You know what a hat rack is, right?
Plan.
Got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right. It's all part of the
2-year
2-year
plan.
plan. I know Led Zepp is
2-year
probably
plan.
just out on all the 2-year plan stuff. But
Yeah, so
just to catch him up on the 2-year plan.
2-year plan. Yeah. And how about an Oracle confirmatory building home? I'm sure some entrepreneurial is cleared out and moved in. Good suggestion.
Man.
Love that oracle.
And welcome Nick Dizzle.
Then after that, since the mid-tier loot bundles from Release 44 are really Tier 5 plus loot bundles, can we get some low-level loot bundles for Tier 3 or 4? Very low.
Yes.
Similarly, can we look at value? Club that drops in Blood River Outskirts has a 110 gold value. I found the new hunting zone for everybody. Blood River Outskirts until they nerf it. But the one that drops in Serpent Spine Foothills has a 50 gold value. It drops at half the rate.
By the way, they've already nerfed the outskirts.
Damn them. When is the replenishing box of sparklers coming? I have a fireworks edition. Soon. The Furious Farmer. Is there any plans to allow the choice of entrance when entering a town city from the overworld, or will it just be the one main entrance?
Yes.
Could resources eventually be used as decorations, or at least have tree-length logs, piles of ore, animal hides, etc. as decorations?
Gross.
You think?
Instead of saying yes or no, he said good idea. So an awesome non-answer. Rosemorn wants to know, currently due to bug or design, only 14 recipes can be taught. Are there plans to revamp this or allow more recipes to be taught at once? Not at this time. Bigger numbers in the system like this get easier for farmers.
Okay. We're talking about trading recipes from one player to another, and you can only drag 15 into
14.
window. Shall we demonstrate this?
Okay.
I mean, they really think that people are going to bot trading recipes? I mean, we can do it. I mean, that's not a problem.
I mean, it only adds maybe a minute additional. It's not like it's really hurting anything.
Oh, well, when you've got, 15,000 of the 30,000 recipes and half of them are teachable and you're trying to teach somebody, tell me how many minutes that adds and how pain in the ass that is dragging those all over. Teach somebody your recipe book twice and then come back and talk to me.
I don't have that many.
And that's your recipe book with very limited stuff in it. Yeah, thank you.
My recipe book only takes like a minute. Cersei wants to know
wood pulp, teleport, and recall scrolls. That's all he's got in that damn book.
And a few other things. Are there any plans to head out to PAX West? No plans for PAX West this year. Sadly, we did not have the funds available while there were still booths available, and it conflicts with Dragon Con. We're already committed. However, Starr is speaking at PAX Dev the day before PAX West starts. We do hope
it's going to be a fun flight.
He's going to enjoy himself. It's going to be a little bit
looking
crowded.
Forward to this trip. I know that.
And
he's been super excited about it.
They do hope to have a show at PAX South in.
What? You just went deaf.
I went deaf.
I can't hear you. Now he can.
That's weird.
Yeah. You're back. Yeah.
Weird. Where was I at?
You're back. Oh, we were just finishing PAX Dev with Starr, and then you were...
He's going to do random things and Lone Stranger wants to know, will the Overland map get a refresh and how soon? For example, adding models to the Brittany Castles area so it's more than just a single house representing entire areas of this. Eventually. Will the font change? Will the font change affect the books, i.e. the internal formatting that they have spent so much time to perfect? If the font in the book has changed, it will destroy some books that rely on the formatting. Like Petaluma the chicken. Book font is unchanged.
A dagger strikes twice.
The updates on the font Mad Hatter rewards, we haven't forgotten. The Mad Hatter cloak should go live in... But that event's not until October. Huh.
Yeah, what are we talking about here?
Mad Hatter.
Where are you seeing that?
Alio? Not looking at your screen. Hi, Ratty.
Oh, okay.
You finally found
we haven't forgotten. Well, yeah, we haven't forgotten because the event hasn't taken place yet.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was rewards going along with that. So,
well, anytime there's a player event, a player gathering, you can send a request to the devs at Portalarium, especially Eric, and request a cloak.
Like the hat for that other thing. Apparently, most people didn't even know there was, and it's one of those things. If you're going to start throwing these out there, they really got to publicize that more than just a blurb someplace where people aren't seeing it. If there's something like
hat?
Yeah, that hat. Yeah, the party hat.
How is that?
Hold on.
Huh. It's a little small, isn't it?
Justine said she was going to put me in the corner and put dunce on it.
That's right. Looks like a damn highway cone.
Oh, it's... Well, did you... That is pretty funny. It is like a small party hat, and it's not as large as the print hat.
Yeah.
That's small.
Yeah, but for you collectors out there, I mean, it's really not something that I would be caught dead wearing, but it would have been nice to be able to have a couple for sale out there. But that's another story.
If you notice, List has the all-important tinfoil hat.
I'm waiting for that one, yeah. I mean, they got to give us the tinfoil hat, man.
Yeah, because we can go on to all the tinfoil hat.
That actually looks more like a Tin Man's funnel hat than it looks on his head.
You know what? I'm ready for that one to go in the game. What else do we have? What else do we have?
We have moving right along since it's about 10 till. We've got to bring this to an end with the questions.
Yeah. You're right about that.
Woo-hoo.
Highlight that. So remember to come back to that later.
Thank you for the follow.
Woo.
Letting those
Puppies out.
puppies loose. Woo-hoo.
Oh, damn.
But yes, at this point of the day, we got to tell you about that wonderful NBNN Trinity Avatar app available out in your Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes stores, or the Amazon App Store for all your mobile devices, where you too can get your Trinity Avatar fix on the go. You can check out the forums, Soda Map, listen to the radio, listen to our podcast, check out the marketplaces, and much, much more. So to help is out there. You name it, we've got links to it. And of course, if it's not out there, send me a message and we'll see if we can't get it into the app for you. But also included in the app is the NBNN Daily Britannian newspaper, published 7 days a week with news from Shroud, Avatar, and beyond, as well as the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar hosted on nbnn.info. And of course, you want to find out what's going on, Jack's going to tell you what's happening around the world today.
What are you talking about? That NBNN community calendar, Laz has aggregated all the available public calendars he was able to find. And if you have a Google public calendar not listed, use at NBNN. That guy. We'll eventually get it added. All times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world.
Nude Britannia time.
12s and 6s around the clock. You need flyers. Radio Free Britannia.
WRFB.
Visit WRFB.rocks or radiofree.com to tune in to two idiots interpreting the. You don't have to. On a little show called Lunch.
With us.
Then, after that, today at 7 p.m., you can join Kazan Phoenix Fire Malhari for their Phoenix Republic PvE nights where they level up. And while you're doing that, your fire does need RFB.
WRFB.
For the 70s at 7, followed by none other than show that gently massages
nurse.
your ear holes, and none other. It's Justin. Unmedicated Schizophrenia, Part 2.
Taco night. Taco Thursdays. New night.
Yeah. And final event of the evening, also in RFB.
WRFB.
And that's going to be the Record Room.
That's right. Check out the Record Room. Get yourself a little rock and roll history lesson every Monday through Friday at 10 p.m. right here on WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And of course, you know what that means. Time to go ahead and thank our sponsors. But before we do that, of course, just reminding you, you're watching NBNN right here on Twitch TV or listening to us on WRFB Radio Free Britannia, the only show that invites you to come join us 5 days a week right here live inside the game. And of course, most of the fun is had in Discord, so don't miss out. Of course, become a supporter of the Airy Fund and play for a cause. The Airy Fund bringing you community causes, gamers helping gamers. And of course, Think Pink, folks, big campaign coming up. We'll be telling you more about that soon enough. Of course, Coil More Wands, putting that magic in your hands. If you want specialty wands, check out Coil More Wands. Call up Arius Coil More in-game, and he'll make sure you get what you need. Scroda Music, Scroda's music service, where you too can have a bard follow you around. Do whatever you want for a fee. We'll tell you more about that in just a moment. Of course, the Britannia Mining Company wants you to come on out and check out Market Road, located in Black Rock Cove, down in the Quell region, right next to Exeter and the Exeter mines for your mining convenience. And do not forget, they have a big crafting fair scheduled for this Saturday. So if you want to go learn some stuff, they're going to be doing skill teaching. They're going to be doing recipe swap and all sorts of good stuff. So go check them out this Saturday. Contact Duke James Murphy for more information on the forums. Relics by Rild, relicsbyrild.com for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag, like t-shirts, hats, patches, bumper stickers, you name it, he's got it. Shot glasses, coffee mugs, hoodies, t-shirts, it's all out there. Shroud of the Avatars, great stuff. He's got stickers, you name it. Rild's got it. Comic books, yeah, comic book is out, by the way. Got to get a copy because our ad is in the comic book. Got to see how that looks. Get a signed copy.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's going to be awesome. But if you want to save a little money when you check out at relicsbyrild.com on all that swag, use the promo code NBNM when you check out. You'll save 10% off your purchase at relicsbyrild.com. And of course, WRFB bringing you all sorts of entertainment throughout the week. With us Mondays through Fridays, the Deco Divas Wednesdays and Thursdays. The Sarah and Andar show was up last night. They were having a great time. The GMC Top 20 with Arius, a House of Omen, Wake Up New Britannia, and much, much more. News, weather, you name it, we got it. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, keeping you occupied while you're sitting there doing that grind. So tune on in on your 8th of vibration amplifiers. And of course, the Shroud Marketplace, shroudmarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs. And Jack's going to tell you just a wee bit about it.
What, Shroud?
Maybe about 3.5 minutes worth of
maybe.
Marketplace.
So we actually get to actually talk about Shroud Marketplace.
We're going to talk about the marketplace just a wee bit today.
Okay. So Shroud Marketplace is a place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Every single vendor, all 62 of them currently, are individual players that are responsible for maintaining their own inventory and putting their own prices on things. So you can see prices from a couple of different people that are looking to be paid in cash for their items. And anything and everything game related can be bought or sold on Shroud Marketplace. From accounts to game gold to store credit to Rounds of the Obsidian, all the way to those extra special services. And by in-game services, that includes leveling, like Mal's Power Hour. Wolftime's shop, where they're doing some cheese sign writing. So if you need some signs decorated in cheese, you need to contact Wolftime's shop. So to design services.
Even in Runic.
And even in Runic, just like we have here on the NBNN lots. I got to click on the right window to scroll around. You can see it. It says, I love this shit in Runic. That was done by none other.
And NBNN in the big salami.
I did the salami. I will admit that.
I did that.
The Deco Divas
they won't even touch that.
Jack did the salami. Jack did the salami.
Then after that, don't forget Scrota's music service thing, where you can get your own personalized wandering bard that will do and play at
anything you want
for an hour. Or if you're looking for an in-game wedding, know who to contact?
That's right, this guy, Lazarus Long, over at Laz Long's Weddings and More. We have wedding packages designed for whatever you want. If you want an island wedding, you want an underground wedding, you want a sunrise wedding, you want a sunset wedding, you want a beachside wedding, you want a bloodletting wedding. We've got it all right here at Weddings and More. Of course, if you're looking for obsidian towers, you're looking for necklaces, you're looking for Telethon rewards, come see me. They may not be listed in the store, but if you're looking for something, reach out to Jack or I, because more likely than not, we've got it. We can tell you where to get it.
Or we know someone that might have it.
That's right. So before you go paying retail, check out shroudmarketplace.com.
Oh, yeah,
See if
absolutely.
somebody's selling it cheaper.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's like, look at the gold Kodos. I mean, you've got a couple shops selling 100 gold Kodos for well below market
Satyrs,
price.
stinky sewer shop,
Yes.
man. I tell you what.
And Armelian's Gold and more. I mean, you gotta love those places. Satyr,
I mean,
Stinky
look at
Sewer
these.
Shop where they
Yeah.
polish the living crap out of them.
100 gold Kodos, $65. That's $20 cheaper than the add-on store, folks. $20 cheaper.
Yeah. And or if you're even looking for store credit, I'm selling some store credit right now.
Yeah.
And it's cheaper than you can get it by going to the store. So
Anywhere from 10 to 15% off, depending on where you buy it. That's right.
So it is stuff where it's like, you know what? If you're looking for a bargain, find some on crowdmarketplace.com. If you're interested in selling your stuff for cash, don't forget to register for an account and then click on vendor registration and start selling your. But looking at the
That's
time,
right.
it
Absolutely.
is that time again where we have to thank the most
Way
important people
past
around
that
here.
time.
And that is you guys. Thank you for watching out on Twitch, YouTube, or listening to
Love you guys,
WRFB.
really do. WRFB, Radio Free Britannia.
We couldn't
And that's
do this
going to
shit
be
without
about
you
it for
guys
us.
and for you. Yep.
That's right. We got to get out of here. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow with the weekend roundup for you right here on NBNN. But we got to get out of here. So till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. And we'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye. Put your pants on, Zap.
Put your pants on, Herbie.
Yeah, God.